All right, my name is Ryan Spalding, and I'm here to talk to you guys about why I think Americans shouldn't rely so much on government assistance. Now, as a disclaimer, and I have mentioned this abundantly in my outline, this is not for those who are physically incapable or capable, I'm sorry, of performing a tasks or a job that'll pay them. This is specifically just for those who have hit a hard time and are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I understand that there's a lot of people with disabilities who just simply cannot work and require a lot of assistance. This speech is not for you. Back to my targeted audience, this speech is for those who have hit hard times, have an idea of what needs to be done in order to move forward, but seem to be stuck in that dependency mentality. Now, a couple examples of government assistance that you might find here in the United States are food stamps, welfare checks, unemployment checks, et cetera, things like that. Things that you can sign up for, have to meet certain requirements for, and eventually might get qualified for. Now, that is perfectly fine. I understand that times do get rough often, and assistance is great, but that is the number one thing that I want everybody to be able to take away from here is that it's just assistance. It is a means, but it is not the solution. Now, the second thing I want to talk to you guys about is very important. I want you guys to understand that you don't need government assistance. It's not necessary for a permanent solution. What I mean by that is when you hit hard times, everybody can use a helping hand, but you can't abuse that helping hand. And this is not for everybody. There are a select few that do this, and this is what I'm trying to get to everybody is that it's a mentality to be stuck in a rut. Um, if you have the tools necessary to guide you back and get back on your feet, use them to your advantage, but don't get stuck in that dependency mentality where a lot of people who are in poverty get assistance and see that they're getting assistance and automatically just stay on that and don't feel the need to improve their situation. That does no good to anybody, and it hurts the economy and the country because of it. You will benefit more, and I referred to this in my outline. There was a CNN reporter who made an article on CNN saying that it's actually more beneficial and you see more income out of it if you work and you have a full-time job and you're capable of doing so. It's more beneficial to do that and receive income than it is to ask the government for assistance and not really be working and putting back into the country. Um, it hurts the economy because then it just adds to the debt that we're in when people just stay on benefits when they can move out and actually help the economy. A couple things that you might want to consider for those who are able in order to get out of benefits, in order to get out of welfare, food stamps, wherever you go to get your food stamps to qualify for these benefits, there's always usually a sign or something advertising for jobs or job networks you can join that'll point you in the right direction to find a job. And now, according to the statistics, labor statistics, it is harder for you as Americans if you've been doing a certain job or a certain task for many years to just up and switch and change the mentality and join somewhere new. However, the key word there is hard, not impossible. Nothing in life is easy. We've all known that. We've all come to learn that. So it's going to be a task. It's going to be a journey. It's going to be a bumpy road. However, it is possible. And I think a lot of times people, especially these days, hear hard or hear all these negative connotations associated with being unemployed or having a hard time that they just automatically throw in the towel when that doesn't have to be the case. Another thing you could do to possibly get out of the benefits is to put yourself in a challenging position. A lot of people have egos and it's hard for them to accept benefits in the first place, but it takes a bigger person to understand that that's not the end. So by all means, for those who have had a hard time, you need to understand that these benefits are there to help you, but they're not the solution. And that's my takeaway from here. I want everybody to know that this is not for those who are physically disabled or who have a hard time getting up and moving around and all that. This is specifically for people who seem to be heading in the right direction, but are stuck in that trap of not wanting to move forward because of what they're already getting, when you can get so much more and you can benefit yourself and the country that's giving you so much a whole lot more by simply working, networking, or hearing out or keeping an eye out for now hiring signs. So those are my three main topics. What kind of government assistance the United States governments offer you, welfare, food stamps, why you don't need them. We're all made as independent, capable human beings to be able to provide for ourselves. Just like you can go to the unemployment line or the food stamps line to ask for these benefits, you can go and search for a job if you're able and physically capable of doing so. And three, you can always leave those benefits once you are back on your feet. Do not stay stuck in getting these benefits because you don't have to do what you're so used to doing before, which was hard. Hard is hard. Life moves on. Just move forward. Thank you.